Yo guys, it's your boy Promods here today, and we are finally on the second leg heading into Stockholm. So this particular part of the journey is pretty nice. It's mainly motorway runs, and it's nice being at 90 kilometers per hour, so about 56 miles per hour, and going. Not worrying about who's in front, not worrying about who's behind, just keeping your eye on the road and getting where you need to be. So this particular load, I believe, was filleted fish. Bear with me. Stockholm. No, this was canned pork. Heading to one of the Nor food distribution centres up in Stockholm. So the next one, we have a bit of about the same kind of load. So it'll probably be in two parts. Which will be a dual upload, maybe, potentially, I don't know yet. But depending on how long the load is, it might be a double upload, or it might be 2 days, like 1, 2, but not one in one day, like I do part 1 and part 2 in the same day. But hey, what can we do? So here, this guy in front, the police car, and found out when we stopped, because the police car followed me pretty much the whole way into Stockholm. After I left my yard, well, the yard in Nor Foods, I pulled out and he was in the services, so I pulled him aside and asked him why he was slow. It turned out that guy in front had problems with his number plate. It was a French car, but over in Sweden they have to have certain legislations and laws and things for foreign vehicles, and it turns out he didn't have one. So when I finished speaking to him, the first thing I did was on the phone to my boss, asking him if I had all the correct paperwork, which I should have done when I was back in the UK, but a bit late now. Turns out I did anyway, so a bit of sweat wiped off the forehead, and got back in the cab and headed down to Scania. So the bits I'm going to be talking about now are what happened in Scania. You guys unfortunately won't see none of the Scania videos due to me not being able to record in the main distribution site. So we pulled up into the services in Scania. They welcomed me in with loving arms, as they do, because they know you're going to spend a bit of money. I got a new brake pad. I've got a new set of brake pads, brake discs on the front left driver's side steer tyre. Due to me wearing it, and I understand how. I've worn it. I've done nearly 8,000 kilometers in my truck, so about equivalent of about 7,000 miles. Normally you'd have your first service on a truck at around 6, and then it goes up from that to just see how well you are doing with your shifting, etc. Regarding how much power and that you're putting into the truck, and how much wear and tear goes for it. So we found out that needed doing. We'd done that, and I spoke to them about a potential tour, and unfortunately the tour guide was busy, so he couldn't really show me around as much. But what I did see was a new S series appearing out of their factory, which looked very, very nice. It was for one of the Nordic Line guys, and started speaking to him, and he really, really liked it. And we ended up convoying round their little test track place that they have on the site. So we done that, and I got quite used to driving around there, and yeah, apart from that, it was all fun. So here we are at the final delivery point at Nor Foods. The parking in here wasn't so bad. I just made it look difficult, which you will see. So guys, what I want to do is I'm going to leave you here watching me do some very, very, very bad parking. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy, and have a great day. Peace. Guys, just before we end the video, I want to say a massive thank you for non-copyright sounds for letting me use Let Me In as the background tunes.